All right. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Steve. I am a returning student to YSU. I'm looking for a position when I graduate. I am I guess, an adult student, as you would call it. I've returned after 15 years. I currently have actually a career, full-time career with as a general manager with a car wash company, and came back to college to further my opportunities. I've worked hard all my life without a degree and done pretty well, and I'm looking for an opportunity now to expand my horizons, better my education, and see what else is out there for me. And this position seemed right up my alley, something I would really enjoy doing.
Perfect. Awesome. What do you consider to be some of your strengths?
Um, Patience for sure. I'm a very patient person. I am helpful. I care for people, especially. I'm a teacher and a coacher. Um, People look to me as a mentor often, whether it's people that work for me or people that I've worked for. And I pride myself on that. I enjoy taking care of folks and being there for people, whether it's a figurative shoulder to cry on or a literal shoulder to cry on. Kind of that guy for people. Um, the cliche thing, hardworking. I'm going to be there early. I'm going to stay late. I'm going to work through till the job is done. To whatever goal needs to be met is met. But at the same time, I understand that it's important to take time with family and take time away from work so that there's no burnout and things like that. So to break it down, just patient. Take care of people and I work hard.
Perfect. So on the flip of that, what do you consider to be some of your weaknesses?
Um, I don't slow down. Sometimes, and that may sound again a little cliche, but it really is something that I need to work on. Is it time to? It's time to go home. It's time to call it a day. And understand where my limits are to the point because I will burn myself out, and I need to know where to understand where my reach my limit. To pump the brakes a little bit. Um, Also, I think maybe some confidence things in myself that I think when I walk into a new situation, I don't. Um, I'd go in very shy, very quiet, thinking that might be a little bit too much for me. Then I come to find out that, a little hard work and a little, note taking and listening, it comes to me. So it's just a little bit of that confidence in the beginning of new things that I need to really work on.
Perfect. So tell me a little bit about a failure you've experienced and what did you learn from it? It could be either work, school, or personal.
Yeah. Depends on how you define failure. I define failure a little bit more loosely than others, I think. My most One of my most recent positions was with a bar restaurant, a large complex, brand new opening. It's called Wild Eagle in the Cleveland area, and I was the opening general manager for that location. Um, and I went into it, probably underqualified, but I did a pretty good job when we first opened of taking care of people, getting the right staff in place, getting the place up and running, functional. But I feel as though that when it was time for me to move on, I kind of failed it. I kind of let people down. It might have been too much for me, and I probably left a little bit prematurely where I could have stayed a little bit longer and put some more time in. Um, so I failed in the fact that I think I gave up a little bit too early, and it was definitely a learning experience for me that I probably could have stuck in a little bit longer and see what else I could do. Again, with that weakness of mine of um, kind of being shy and quiet in the beginning until I understand something. And I should have given myself a little bit more time on that one.
We have many applicants for this position, so why should we hire you over them?
Because I'm reliable, I'm honest, and I'm loyal. I'm there to take care of the brand, the company, the people around me. Um, to better people and better people around me and better the company. Like I said, it's that's my goal is to help others grow, and then in turn will help allow myself to grow. I look to others first before myself, to help whatever that. So whether it's a restaurant that my experience is in, or my current experience in the car wash, or an opportunity like this one, my goal is to help those around me get better. Um, and when they get better, I'll then improve myself and open opportunities for myself to grow within that company or that organization. And I don't know many people that are really centered on others first as much as I might be. So I think that's something I bring to the table that's important. And then also just that I'm going to come in ready to learn. I'm an open. I'm a sponge. I want to take it all in. I want to learn everything I can. I won't come in thinking I know it all. But at the same time, I'll have that confidence that I can do it. Like I said, something I'm working on. But it's definitely a weakness. But at the same time, I will come in with that mentality of I want to learn. I want to get better, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to get better.
Perfect. So, what do you know about our company or this industry in general?
Um, of A little, not as much, just a little research I've done. Obviously, I know of Youngstown State University as being a student there. I'm very well familiar with athletics as I've been involved in athletics for almost all my life. Whether it's with myself, with my kids, I am into personal development. I'm working on my fitness and things like that, and working out, running. Um, all that area. So I'm familiar in the area of athletics. I'm very familiar with Youngstown State University, and I'm very familiar with working with people. So um, I think that kind of puts me in a position where I have an understanding of how this would work. Not to say I don't have any more questions, which we'll talk about later, but definitely I have a fairly good understanding of basically what this opportunity is.
Perfect. That brings us to our last question. Do you have any questions for me?
I do, yes, definitely. Um, my first question is, what are the most important skills or characteristics needed to be successful in the position? And is this a new position or an existing position? Meaning, did we just create this position, or did somebody, was there a predecessor before me?
Perfect. Any other questions?
What are some milestones you would like to see accomplished within the first few months to a year of the role? Um, is there room for growth within the organization? Does the position offer continued training and education? Um, and then can you speak about the team I'll be working with and who I will report to? What do you enjoy most about working there? And what have you done to allow yourself to be successful within the organization? What is the next step in the hiring process if this all goes well? And when can I expect to receive a response?
Perfect. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now.